what really like act me, like what really like I was so sad about was I was looking at the top podcasts, the most listened podcasts globally, that is the whole world. And the sad thing was there was no African podcast there on Spotify, or in top most, the most listened to podcasts globally. There was no African podcast. That was so sad to me. I was like, why? Like, why? There was no there was not even a single African podcast, leave alone Kenya. Africa, the whole of Africa, there was not even a single podcast. And it was so sad for me. And like, I know this has to change. I was like, no, this has to change. So you guys listen to more African podcasts. I think like African podcasts are so dope. And we have different stories. Our stories, of course, are different from the other podcasters from maybe US and UK. Of course, they're different stories. So it's nice to like listen to African